Hello, everybody, and welcome to Phantom Horizons Episode 2, Fresh Starts, Part 2. Picking up where our pilot episode left off is the second part of the pilot episode, which usually has like a bigger budget and like a longer runtime than the rest of the series. But a lot of times it's a lot of setup, so you just got to get through a lot of it. But I thought we balanced things well last time. So, last time, every member of the current occupants of Zephyr's ship, the Crimson Xanth, were approached by totally above-board, legitimate business people and handed mysterious cards and hired to do a job. That job is simply to get a VIP to the mining platform, have them get some information, and get them back. Simple enough. So, pardon me. There is an exterior shot of space as a long, deep red spacecraft with gold highlights cruises into view, and the shot swings around to follow it as it approaches a large blue-green gas giant with an intricate hexagonal web of space stations above it. Flying toward the planet, you can see that there is a large opening in the web where ships normally would enter and exit, although currently it is empty.
I would just like to point out, you could probably hear the soundtracks all J-pop.
Okay. Nice.
Very nice.
Okay. And then...
Yeah, that fades in as it goes past the cockpit.
So, and as you do, as you kind of gently glide into the area where the space station is, all of your various devices start popping up alarms and notifications that you've re-entered a network. So, you can check your Facebook and the gram and, get your Twitch highlights and your news updates.
Woohoo!
And then...
Looking fresh. Hashtag no filter. Add several filters.
I'm not supposed to tag her, but at bippity boop.
Oh shit!
And as you do, crackling over the intercom of the ship is Crimson Xanth. You are entering Axiom-controlled space, currently undergoing a sector-wide strike of United Gas Miners and Processors 114. Please state your purpose in visiting the planet.
We are a delegation of minor peacekeepers on a mission from some people. And Zephyr will turn off her comm. Does anybody know why we're here?
We're dropping off someone.
Oh, yeah, we're here from the Merchants Consortium. Tell them we're here to...
We're here from the Merchant Consortium to drop someone off.
Okay.
Negotiate.
Yeah,
Okay.
that.
So
Or inspect. Tell them we're here to routine inspect.
Zephyr will unmute herself and be like, yeah, and try to repeat whatever everybody tried to tell her.
Okay. As soon as you say Merchants Consortium, you can hear shit and someone mutes on their end.
I was afraid of that.
And there is a long, awkward pause. And hit a button and say, of course, administrators from the Merchants Consortium, we will comply with any and all MC inspections of the planet during the strike. We are totally up to code. And following all strike protocols as outlined in subsection 24C of Galactic Merchant Consortium regulations. And no, you're cleared. And have a nice day.
Oh God.
Zephyr will mute herself again and be like, does that seem right to everybody?
Yeah, but boy, those codes they cited are so long. Who needs this many rules?
And Zephyr will unmute herself and go, okay then.
Docking Bay 1 is at your disposal, Crimson Xanth.
Cool. And Zephyr will begin landing procedures and all that stuff.
Okay. And yeah, because it's fairly routine, nobody's shooting lasers at you or anything, and you are a skilled pilot, you just quickly slide in and attach yourself to the docking clamps, and a small, like, metal tube kind of clicks into your boarding and exiting hatch.
Right.
Okay. I am crazy professional.
What's the atmosphere like out there?
Zephyr will check like her onboard atmosphere checker and be like, I don't know, spacey, I guess.
The mingling with the mine station and your ship, it's about the same as the Ruby Lighthouse, because there's so much traffic between the two. There's kind of a consistency between them.
Right. Okay.
And it's Earth-like. Like, they try and keep it, as earthy as possible for you Terrans.
Right.
Is it okay for plants?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, what, are we just going to go out, or what do we have to wait for someone? What's the protocol here?
Oh, I'm the someone.
No, I mean from on their end. I know who you are, darling. Don't you worry about that.
I don't know. Do you have to like hail them some more?
I already did that.
Okay.
Usually,
I mean,
if you're trying to kind of, okay, what did Guy Friday tell you had to do? You usually remember, once they kind of clamp and lock in, you meet them on the ship, and someone will be waiting for you for as long as you take to disembark.
Okay.
all right.
Okay. I am ready.
Zephyr will tell her boys to keep everything ready to go just in case.
Okay, and hold on, I wrote down their names.
Desmond, Ricardo, and Craig.
And they're like, they don't have like, they're like little, I'm trying to remember how you describe them. They're like little wheels, right? Or no?
I was thinking they're like little gurs, but they're slightly bigger.
Okay, so they have hands and heads and legs and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think I said it. I forgot to give them mouths, but they have like little visors where emojis pop up for them to communicate.
Yeah, it's.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah, it's 2 thumbs up and a scream emoji.
I'm gonna pat Craig on the head as I leave the ship.
He's the best one.
Craig has a little badge because he's second in command technically.
Nice.
First Officer Craig.
Oh my god.
He's very diligent and serious, isn't he?
Yeah. He's my special boy.
Yeah, I give him a positive sign.
Protect Craig
Don't
at all
change,
costs.
Craig.
I was just told that I'm looking for like an interface here. Was I told where to find it?
Yeah, you were told it would be in the kind of the central hub, and you were given like essentially a little data stick that you just have to plug in, and it's supposed to do all the work for you.
Sure.
Now technically, you're not supposed to be taking data from a privately owned mining corporation.
Well,
But
if they didn't want it to come to this, they shouldn't have gone on strike.
I mean,
Okay.
there's definitely that.
I'm gonna solve this.
Are we the bad guys?
Is going to have to.
I think it's a little late to ask that now.
Probably.
Freya is
Not.
more bad guy than good so far. We'll see. Maybe it's an arc. Maybe it's not. Can't wait to find out.
Look, so long as we're not breaking a strike, I don't. Are we breaking a strike? I feel like
Yes, we are breaking a strike.
God damn it!
Technically, you're not, because the Merchant Consortium is allowed to inspect facilities who are currently undergoing strike to make sure they are not breaking the strike.
Yes.
So you are enforcing the workers' right to strike, in theory.
Cool.
In theory.
So what we're doing is using that as a cover for data mining.
Yeah.
Phishing.
Oh, well, if we're just stealing data from a corporation, I don't care.
All of your Instagrams just gave you an alert that is a selfie of me saying breaking a strike with and all of you are tagged.
Hashtag United Gas Miners and Processors 114.
No.
Hashtag Robot Union Forever. Hashtag.
All of my customers are miners. They're going to fucking throw shit at me.
Shadow Organization liked this.
Yeah, I'm off grid.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Come on, Wally, you gotta get back on the gram. Okay.
Just trying to be clean, you know?
Alright, enough.
Fresh start.
Enough shenanigans.
We're never gonna stop the shenanigans. Let's be real.
That's right, I speak Irish.
I was going to say, I went to uni with a bunch of shenanigans. Great big family.
Yeah.
Always good for a laugh or a party.
Alright. Prepare to be greeted. Sweep in, own, slay.
Can we just go?
Yeah. I figure we're all just like standing outside the door.
Waiting.
I figure we're standing inside our side of the door, but
Doc, can you write prescriptions?
Yes.
Good to know. Just filing that. Anyway, carry on. Me first? You first? Who goes first?
someone else should open the door so it looks like way professional.
Zephyr will just open the door.
Good, because I've only been in this ship once. I don't know how the door works.
It's a button.
Okay.
And standing on the other side is a very large woman who looks like maybe some kind of security guard, and a shorter, nervous-looking woman who has like a Lobot situation on her head. Like it's some kind of computer wrapped around the back of her head, but it comes around to the front, so she's got like a Geordie LaForge visor. It's a full circle. And she says, "Most exalted counselors, welcome to the Vivero project."
Oh, it better not be X-ray glasses.
Paranoid much, Doc?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm liaison Freya Darkmoon. I'm here for an inspection.
Yep. Of course, all of our facilities are open to you. We are complying, as I said, with all regulations and protocols during the strike. You'll find that not an ounce of gas has left the planet in 2 weeks.
I'm sure.
Am I supposed to just shut up about the gas line?
I was going to say, if you didn't, but, diplomacy, mate, right?
Yeah. I'll maybe later.
Right. File it. I mean, you're getting all this, right?
This is my private security.
Hello.
They are also, of course, most welcome.
Yes.
Cool.
They're specialists in gas.
Yeah, what you got to eat around here?
She'll say, the canteen is technically operational during a strike. They have food. It's technically fine.
I Googled that. Is that true? Can they have their commissary open while they're on strike?
Yes, because they are a different union and company. It's Space Aramark.
Okay. I'd like to be sending that to some kind of like reticle style, like, so it's not obvious that I'm like, I'm
right. No,
Googling
you have like
that.
a Google Glass kind of thing.
Yeah. Guy for Day probably set it up for me.
Yeah,
Of like, if I can't be with you,
Meg, when you Google it with your glasses, what's your move?
later. Yes, that checks out. Wallace, you can see the commissary if you would like.
Right. Sick.
I, however, would like to tour the facilities to make sure that they are as on strike as you say.
Of course. She'll point down the hallway to the left and say, the commissary is that way, perfectly labeled, and anyone who wants to join us on the tour can hop on this moving walkway.
Among other programs, I am now running a program through whatever space OSHA is. Is there walkway up to code? It's not going too fast. It's not going too slow. No one has any open-toed shoes.
No, so far everything is in order.
You can wear open-toed shoes on a walkway. You just can't wear them in the mines.
Not professionally, you can't. Yes, I will take your walkway. It's well coded. Thank you.
Thank you. And the large security guard and the administrator will hop on the moving walkway and start to slide away.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your names.
She says her name is Zavis, and her associate's name is Tarn.
Sorry, say again.
Zavis is the administrator, and Tarn is the tall and currently silent bodyguard.
Okay.
Is she armed?
She seems to have some kind of stun baton on her belt. No pistols or anything, but
I nod to Tarn, but I don't say anything.
yeah, she'll very professional courtesy nod back.
Just all their identification, kind of check out like anything they're presenting. I presume they have to wear their badges visibly.
Yes. They both have badges that have a little photo of them and the little Axiom logo, which is a green pickaxe kind of crossed with a green canister.
Tell me more about the Vivero project.
You can hear like there's like an audio recorded tour that starts to play, and she kind of quickly shuts it off so she can just talk over it. But the Vivero project is, and she says, yes, of course, the Vivero project was established 15 years ago after the construction of Ruby Lighthouse, when the planet below was discovered to be rich in certain useful additives for blaster fire. Yes, sir.
Do I, given that I've studied this area, could I make some kind of roll to determine if I know any secret nasty bits about the Vivero project?
Like about the what's
given that I've been studying there's the theory that the terraforming was sabotaged, so I would have been studying anything related to that.
Okay, the terraforming is on a different planet nearby, but it is not this planet.
Sorry?
No problem. So this planet is just in the same system, but because you treat all the miners from this planet, you, without even having to make a roll, you do know that it's very dangerous, and obviously it can make people sick if it's exposed to their lungs. It's not a harmless gas. It's not odorless or harmless. But yeah, other than that, you don't necessarily know anything about the scientific properties of the gas. If you saw its kind of chemical compounds and stuff like that, you would probably be able to figure it out. You're a very smart guy, but...
Ah, shucks. I actually have an 8 in intelligence, so very average intelligence guy. Although I do have proficiency in no, so...
Yeah, so...
I don't know.
Given time, you would certainly be able to absorb and study it. Even if you couldn't, like, immediately, you know, read Richards, stare at it, and you know everything it can do. Given time, you would understand it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, for now, I'll just hold my tongue and kind of take in my surroundings.
Okay.
Any flickering lights or suspicious leaks as we go further in?
Looking around now, a lot of the hallways kind of off the main path, the lights have been shut off.
Sure.
And she'll kind of point to the left and she'll say, those are some of the miners' quarters, and yeah, all those lights have been shut off. And to the right is, you know, gear storage, and here's the gas storage, and you kind of see out the viewport a giant kind of spherical chamber that there's like a locking vault mechanism to. And she says, you know, they again to the right you can see some shuttle ships that they say they take the miners down to the planet on, and you can see occasionally long spindly tubes are kind of reaching into the planet from out here, and they'll say those are their probing mechanisms to find new veins of the gas. And eventually you kind of turn the corner and you... Sorry, go ahead.
2 questions before we move on.
Of course.
Their dock seemed cold. Their outgoing, like to get the miners to and from, that seemed completely cold right now. All the lights are off. Okay. Yes. The vault, was that like uncanistered gas, or is that where they're keeping?
That's where they keep uncanistered gas.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Thank you.
Of course.
I'm taking notes like a professional.
Guy, are you taking notes?
Oh, shit.
I just imagine you've Skyped him in so that he still has to take notes. And you guys turn the corner and head towards the center of the platform where the doors slide open into a large, kind of, you know, banks and banks of computers and desks, and there's a couple big view screens and telescreens all over the place, and this is the administration hub. So as you guys step into there, Lucifer, did you want to go to the cafeteria?
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Okay.
You know.
Anybody going with Lucifer to the cafeteria?
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys watch them depart, and you head left, and you enter into a large, brightly fluorescently lit cafeteria where it's just, you know, kind of rows and rows and rows of picnic table styled benches. There's a row of vending machines, and then on the back wall is kind of, you know, like that sneeze guard food tray of just and banks of steaming hot plates. Looks like there's a little salad bar, a little drink dispensary, and there's 2 or 3 people behind the sneeze guards.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up a plate and take a look at the food on the line, and you know, grab some starches and a couple of proteins and whatever sort of space vegetables there are, and some kind of citrusy kind of beverage or water. And I'll go to the the cashier, and
Yeah. And
hello.
hello, sir.
So I'm going to inspect this food. Make sure it's up to the
Right into my
standards.
belly.
Yeah, you can see he kind of slides his hand across the counter and starts like hitting a button that you can see is flashing a light in the back, like food inspector's here. Food inspector.
Klaxon's going off.
And he says,
Right.
"Of course, sir. We're we didn't know the inspection was happening during the strike, but all the better to inspect us with then. You have your run of the cafeteria, sir."
Thank you. I will start first with this plate of food. Provided I survive the experience, I will then move behind the counter to inspect your kitchen.
Of course.
Consider that a bit of a buffer to, pick this or that up, shut this or that thing on or off, and, a grace period, if you will. I know how it is, being, in the biz.
He'll say, "Of course, we won't need any sort of buffer time, but please help yourself to a seat and any of our complimentary beverages." As he's like, running behind the counter. Yes, of course.
Nothing will be complimentary, I assure you.
Oh, of course. Right. That would be improprietous of us.
That could be construed as a breach of some sort. So I gather. Anyway, carry on. Thank you very much. Credits.
Yeah, and he takes your credits, hands you your change. And...
Right. Virtual change or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's all.
Is it solid stock currency or is it like?
I imagine it's all cards. It's all.
Okay.
We're tapping your watch. It's the future.
Right.
Yeah.
My sternum.
Yeah.
Or something.
I mean, we do that now.
Yeah. So in the future,
Right.
it'd be in your fingernail or
It's
something.
gonna be really crazy, right? It'll be two
I have a
jaggers.
tooth implant that does it.
Ooh. That could be dangerous.
Yeah, if you get mugged or something, we'll pull out your teeth.
Give me your teeth. Oh, come on.
Yeah. That's probably the easiest
have-
thing to lose.
I have to know, what is Zephyr doing during all of this?
That was going to be my next question.
First she'll get a soda
Mhm.
from the one in the vending machines, crack it open, and then she'll just start like walking around, expecting all the food. Go up to one of the guys behind the sneeze guard.
Nice. So I sit down to eat and I'm watching her do all this stuff. It's good.
Yeah, and there's like a pizza section, kind of generic, staple-y food, rice, potatoes, some green vegetables, spinach, various proteins. Little burger station.
Burgers, space
I
burgers.
call bullshit on this strike. They eat better than I do. Is there any green vegetables out here?
It's all spinach, but yes.
As they were.
So I guess Zephyr's like going up to these people and like, so the miners still live here?
They'll say, not currently, no.
Then why did you prepare all this food?
They'll say, there are some administrators who have to stay on the station to make sure it doesn't malfunction or crash, so we're here for them.
And how many people are those?
They'll say there's about 30 active employees currently.
And this is all what, for the day?
Yeah, and looking around, I mean, it's not like huge portions. It does look like it would feed about 35 people.
Okay.
Well, there's one plate extra, including us.
And I guess Zephyr will just go shuffle back to where Lucifer is.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we come here to like do a job or something?
Nobody told Zephyr.
Yeah. Zephyr's part's
All right.
over, kind of.
Zephyr
Well,
got you
half
guys
over.
Here. You got to get her back, and then that's fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep eating. I'll finish eating, and then walk up to the counter, say, "My associate has given you the once-over. She and I will confer, and if I need to return, I will.
Of course.
For now, you may exhale."
Of course, Chief Inspector, of course.
That is not my title. I haven't given you a title.
I'm so sorry. I just
Aren't you in some big fuck you cape, too?
I'm wearing a big fuck you cape and I've got a stick.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Super health
Yeah,
inspector.
I am a count. Thank you.
Count, yeah. I won't tell your mind with my title. You don't need to know that. I will say the grain's expertly prepared. My compliments to the steamer.
Steamer is best boy.
Bonsoir.
2019. Or sorry, 3200.
And did Zephyr already leave, or is she still here?
No, she's waiting with you.
Okay, cool, great. Sorry, awesome. Did you get enough to eat?
I'm
you
not
eat?
hungry. I mean, we have food on the ship, so I don't know why you're bothering these people. I could have just given you some.
No, I mean, I'll tell you later.
No, okay.
It's all right. Okay, thank you. You've been very helpful.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And madam.
You are welcome. Did you, Zephyr, did you catch where they went?
I thought you were doing that.
Luckily, it's a moving sidewalk. It mostly goes one.
Oh,
direction.
right, yeah. Having this insight. Freya say, it's a moving sidewalk. I love her. Anyway, I mean, I don't love her. I mean,
You barely know the girl.
it hasn't stopped many, but she is very likable, certainly. Yeah. So let's follow this walkie-talkie. Kentucky as we walkie. What are you thinking? And a drinky? I pull out a flask.
No thanks. I
All
try
right.
to stay sober while I'm piloting.
That's probably to our advantage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Drinking
I mean,
and
no-
driving is still illegal in the future.
I mean, there's less stuff
Good.
to hit space.
There is less stuff to hit in space. That's true.
But if I try to go like light speed, it
Yeah,
might
it's just
murder us all.
Just occasionally
Go
you
all-
just see floating.
Go all holdo on something.
I will say the consequences for hitting something in space are probably even worse than if you do it in a car. Because I don't think you can survive hitting an asteroid.
This isn't like dusting crops, boys.
Okay.
I love that guy, Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Don't we have to do something?
you guys hop onto the moving platform and you start to hear the Axiom Corporation is working together with you for a better future. On your left, you'll see, and just kind of
Yeah.
Freya and Drake. As soon as you enter into the administrator section, you hear someone go, "Oh my god!"
What is this?
And Freya, a young woman you recognize as someone you probably vaguely met at college for however
Sure.
many semesters you went to college.
No, I didn't go, but I was there a lot.
Right. Perennial fixture.
Yeah.
Oh, she was one of the spoiled rich kids who just goes to the college to party and then drops out after freshman year, wasn't she?
Yeah. My mother paid a lot of money. There was a huge scandal.
Everything with you is a huge scandal.
Yeah, and kind of just runs up
I took
to
one
you.
picture on a rowing machine, and now I'm on a team. Sorry, what's her name?
Her name is Baethyny,
Baethyny.
Oh my god, of course it is.
but it's spelled all futury.
Of course.
No
There's a needless
offense to any
accident.
Bethany's who may be watching.
You're all lovely people. I appreciate each of you. Baethyny, oh my god. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm a big deal in the Merchants Consortium right now.
Oh my god, I'm a big deal on Axiom Core.
What?
And she kind of, links arms with you, and she says, you have to tell me all about it.
Oh my god. Well, okay. Well, where to start? I was in a lot. Well, you remember I got in a lot of trouble. Was in a lot of news vids. A lot of, websites. Not all of them are fake. So, but anyway, the important thing is I'm legit now. And so I'm here. I do an inspection. I have to do an inspection because you guys are on strike. Are you? No. Are you on strike?
No, it's a different union because I'm administrator grade.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. But she'll kind of snottily look at Zavis and be like, "You can go." And
Yeah. Zavis, you should have said.
I'll take it from here, Zavis.
God, Zavis. Is it every day like
with
this?
this shit.
Oh my God. I swear.
Yeah, and just kind of, what do you need while you're here? They gave you the tour, right? So boring. Do you want to go to the planet? That's kind of cool. You can drop into the planet. It's a real thrill.
No, honestly, Baethyny, I feel real handled so far, and I don't know. I can kind of sniff that out.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Say no more. Clear the room, everyone. Jesus, give her some space.
Thank you. God, it's so hard to get good help. How many administrators are here right now? I have to ask. I'm sorry.
Oh, of course. Currently on duty or total?
I guess on duty. Hold on. Yeah, just currently active. It says. I mean, I said active.
She'll say there's 8 administrators on duty, 2 security personnel, and it's kind of like that. There's 3 shifts. Yeah.
Okay, that's all allowed. So that's above board. You're running a great ship, Baethyny, and you look fabulous.
Oh, thank you. I did have some work done between you, me, and the big man upstairs.
You, me, and all the observational equipment around here. We are being recorded for quality assurance purposes.
I'm also right here. Hi. I'm also a doctor.
Oh, love your work. Wait, what do you do? Faces? Feet?
No,
I cure gas lung.
Yeah, gross.
And
yeah.
See, usually people don't even ask if I'm a doctor before saying that. So I mean, you're a step above everyone else. Kind of itching the big growth on my arm.
Body mod is very in this season, so.
Okay, that's.
You're doing it yourself.
I was gonna get one of those purr things installed.
Sure.
It's really expensive and still super dangerous apparently, but I don't know, worth it.
Please don't get one of those purr things installed. It will give you throat cancer.
Yeah,
that's been proven twice.
He's
Peer-reviewed studies.
Such a bummer. Okay, thank you, doctor.
Just don't yuck my yum, right?
Seriously. He's
throat
cancer. Yucking yums. Anyway, hey.
Okay.
I don't want to be a total bitch, but I kind of need access to your terminals and stuff. I'm here on business. Ho. Let's get this done.
Oh, of course, you bitch.
All right. Nah, man, it's so good to see you.
It's just great to see you. Freya, I feel like you never liked me in school, but now this is you're being so nice to me.
Yup.
Anyway, you just hit this button right here, and you call someone when you're ready, and we'll leave you. We'll just leave you alone. We'll go to the cafeteria.
Okay, listen. If you're thinking about getting any more work done, I brought a doctor. He might be able to advise you on I don't know, probably what kind of cancers it'll give you. I know it's not very exciting, but
my roommate got these metal eyelets in her back, and then you can tie her up so it looks like her skin's a corset. And I thought that sounded really dangerous, but she just loves it.
Yeah, does it look banging or what?
Oh, it looks great.
Yeah, worth it. Oh, here comes Dr. Buzzkill. Sorry, yes?
No.
Why that's a bad idea, probably?
Out of character.
Look.
I knew someone in college who did that.
Wait, what?
It's like suspension kind of. The eyelets is particularly interesting.
That is some
It was a
heroic
look.
fashion.
Yeah,
I bet. I did. So, what's the status report these days?
I don't know.
Is there
I
an
don't know
update?
if I'm still friends with them on Facebook or anything.
But does the grommeted back persist?
how do you get that removed?
Isn't that like in The Matrix? Isn't that what they did in that movie? No, wait, they used tubes. Never
That's
mind.
that's more suspension stuff. I know people who've had suspension ports, but anyway, talk to my doctor all about it.
So, Doc.
I mouth "I hate you" to Freya as she leaves.
I ate before I came. I think that's what he said.
Okay. Dr. Drake, would you like to be escorted away to the cafeteria to talk about frivolous plastic surgery with this woman? Or do you want to stay with the person you're supposed to be making sure does their job?
I really need to make sure Freya stays safe and stays on task.
Of course. I understand. She's a bit of a, party girl. You didn't hear it from me or any of the thousands of news stories about her. Ta! And just hop on the other moving sidewalk.
Slow zoom on Drake's face.
And Lucifer and Zephyr, you see 6 administrator-looking types and then 2 security guards kind of slowly on the other moving platform move past you.
Hey.
Oh my god, I love your cape.
I will say at some point to Freya that I'm really surprised nobody's tried to frisk me for my gun yet.
No, it's okay. You're with me.
Why does a doctor have a gun?
I wasn't always a doctor. You ever hear the expression "first do no harm"?
Yeah.
They don't tell you is right after that is second take no shit.
I don't think that's...
Wow.
I've never heard
this
either of them.
this perspective on you has just turned a hardcore.
I used to be one of those explorer guys. I'll be honest, part of the reason I roll my eyes so much whenever this mining company comes up is, look, I was in a coma for 3 years. That's all it took for that entire planet to be branded and sold to people.
You were in a coma for 3 years?
Oh yeah, I was in a coma for 3 years. That's when this thing grew on me.
Oh my god, you look great though.
Thank you. I was hibernating, so all my biological processes slowed down. I think biologically I'm still 25 and a half.
Well, maybe, if you take a sample, you can see how many rings there are.
I'm not sure if I should be offended by that, but that was funny.
You can look. You wouldn't be the first to punch me in the face because I opened my mouth.
No, that was funny. I'm trying to process it.
Right. Sorry, mate. Look, I owe you one then. I've inspected the cafeteria. The food is all right.
Okay, good to know.
Still alive.
How many people did it look like they were cooking for?
About 30 or so.
Okay, that checks out.
I had what? Look, did the food strike me as being particularly bougie, Andy?
No, it was pretty basic. It was plain rice,
So
potatoes, and spinach were kind of the staples, and then there were a couple other things about, but
starch, and vegetables to be FDA compliant.
Yeah, and then there was chicken, shrimp, and beef as your protein options. Oh, and tofu.
Yeah, they negotiated for real food in like 31.94.
Oh,
Good year.
So none of it's synthetic.
I think the orange drink is.
Oh, I had that.
The orange drink is by far the most nutritionally rich thing there.
No, I don't want to order orange drink. Cancel. Cancel.
Can you get me one? I mean, if you're getting another.
Okay, one. Nope. That's fine.
It'll be here in 2 days.
Yeah.
Shit. How long is this inspection going to take?
Well, hold on, because I am hacking the crap out of their computer.
Can you not say that out loud, please?
Dude.
Yeah, I can't.
Really?
Kind of, as she says that, zoom out, you can see 3 cameras around you.
Yeah, right.
No, the first thing I did was hack them to look at each other.
Oh.
It's fine. This is not my first rodeo. Hit a button, dramatic shit happens. No, okay, so what I would like to do is, kind of confuse their security measures.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we find out that Freya is not as basic as she looks. Acts, sounds, is most of the time.
So
I present basic, but...
Do you make it look like an, oops, I bumped the security console? Or do you sit down at something, tap a couple things, and then all the cameras go blinkety-blonkety?
Like, are you opening the hacker type of website?
Yeah, it's going to end up being one of those montages of, why are you typing so fast? It doesn't need to be that fast. But yes, if I can't do that trick where you loop the footage suspiciously, I'll just kind of have them scan to the left and get stuck. I am going to insert their little flash stick or whatever, but first I want to turn key checks on locally so that I get a copy of whatever routine it's about to run. Because I am not getting blamed for their bullshit if it's installing a virus or doing some other thing. So I want a copy of whatever their routine is.
Okay. So give me a program or hacking check. Is it program or hacking?
That's up to you so far.
Sorry, what's the skill name?
Oh, program is the skill name.
Yeah, so give me a intelligence program check.
Okay. And because I'm a hacker, I get to roll 3d6 and drop the lowest.
Noish.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Baethyny wasted her time in fucking college. Yeah, pretty great. 5, 4, 4, so I dropped one of the 4s. Intelligence is probably plus nothing, though I'm no dummy. I'm actually smarter than the doctor. And
I have a wisdom of +1.
Oh,
I might be the smartest of all of us.
My program's just pulled up to a 0, but I get that rat advantage, so I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Do you add your intelligence mod to that?
Yeah, but that's a 0. Again, I'm very average at it.
So you're not smarter than the doctor.
Well, not in pluses, but I'm an 11. I believe you've already sold yourself out as an 8. Just saying.
I'm literally twice as intelligent as the doctor.
Oh, shut up, Oliver.
Just saying, you don't want to fight me right now. I'm feeling very sassy because I'm in my element.
You're hacking like crazy.
Yeah, if we can just sneak out of my mom's house after this would be the perfect night.
Okay, so you succeed, and what were you trying to get again?
Well, I'm going to install their little fire stick or whatever their dealie is, right? Because that's pretty much all she said to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it would tell me some mind-blowing secret or whatever. What I'm doing is setting up before that is kind of making sure security's not on to me per se. And that I want to see whatever their thing is doing. So I'm kind of like setting up a little like text box that's going to tell me what their Fire Stick thing is about to do.
Okay.
Before I plug it in and press go on that.
Okay. So.
And a skull and crossbones shows up, and this isn't how hacking works. None of this is.
You
good.
have been Haxord. All your base are belong to us. And then you get rickrolled.
Joke's on them. I love this song.
This classical Earth song.
It's a banger.
From literally 1,200 years ago.
He's a very good singer. It's not fair that he's been used to a joke.
He loves it.
He came back. The thing is, he wrote like it wasn't like an amazing, but it was pretty good. his new song.
Is he enjoying a comeback in our universe as well?
Oh, he's very popular in the year 3200. Only
Yes.
because I
Rick
insist.
Astley's Head in a Jar is
I
on
knew
tour.
it.
Yeah,
I
currently.
knew it.
He's the only
Clone
successful
of Rick
hologram.
Astley.
Yeah.
Number 91.
Jar, still relevant.
I don't think
Mambo number 5 guy.
I can't bring back people from the dead until I get 4th level of biopsionics. So
Okay. So
What?
Yeah, it's running in the background and kind of a couple blue bars go across the screen. And yeah, looking at it, you're just like, yeah, everything has been up to snuff so far. And this is a waste of my time. You may not think that, but so,
Yeah, if I can run something else locally, I will actually kind of like scroll through like their codes and like they really do have less than 30 staff. That's good. Security's okay. Like just kind of like actually doing my job a little bit too, because I'm bored.
you open Twitch in the corner.
can you like Control F contract negotiations or whatever?
Okay. So yeah, you blippity blop all your bloops. You get everything running, and do a Shatner roll in a trench coat. So when you stick their Fire Stick in, your little screen informs you that it is making a local copy of all of the research data that Axiom Core has been doing on the gas.
Okay.
Drake, wait, do the rest of us see this as well, or
Yeah, it's if you're standing by her, yeah.
And
eyes
if
wide?
you can understand it, because it's probably a lot of.
I think the gas stuff I would be
Gobbledygook.
able to understand just because I've specifically been studying it.
Sure.
Andy?
Yeah. No, it's research data looking into further applications of the gas, in addition to as an additive to weapons, what it would do to add it to spike drives. So they're looking to process it as a fuel refinement.
There isn't like a greenhouse effect from this gas, is there?
No, nothing like that.
Oh, thank goodness.
We
should nip that in the bud now, just in case.
Technically, the planet it is from is one giant greenhouse gas, but refining it in space and adding it to weapons doesn't produce anything that destroys other atmospheres. This atmosphere is totally not breathable by humans, but which is why you keep getting gas lung people.
The atmosphere within people.
Yeah.
And puts it out of them. Now, is this otherwise broadcast? Is this like something they're doing on the sly? Because it would really strengthen their negotiation positions if they were like, hey, also we're trying to revive spike drives.
Oh, well, spike drives are still a thing. It's
Okay, right.
The jump gates are no longer a thing.
The jump gates, okay.
But this is not something they're talking about, and kind of if you're if you're looking at it, they are supposed to declare, research and get certain clearances and grants. So this does seem a little shady to you.
Yeah, and the strike would be over already if they came up with this.
This seems like
it.
one of those things that is technically a law on the books, but people really only pay attention to it when they're, authorities coming by. And I'm not saying that because I used to work in research, and that's something that I've done a couple times. And that's Drake in character, by the way. I have never worked in research. But I don't think that's something we need to worry about too much.
Are we in an office?
Like a future office.
Yeah, like a big.
There's a lot of computer bangs.
Okay.
And...
Yeah.
Is there like a filing cabinet?
There is a server. There's no physical files.
Okay.
Those were banned.
Get your head in the future, Liz.
They were banned in 2005.
If I was going to hide stuff, I would hide physical stuff, not data stuff.
Okay, so if in that case, give me
that.
a no, it's not called perception in the system.
Notice.
Give me a notice check.
Yeah, I am proficient in notice.
So.
I'm gonna look for a wet bar.
Okay.
6 + 1, 7.
Finally, someone else is doing important work.
That's right.
6.
6? Okay. So looking around, yeah, you're not seeing any kind of physical media or physical papers of any kind. You don't find any hiding spaces for them. No hollowed out books with thumb drives in it, anything like that.
Not as fun as I thought it would be.
Is notice intelligence?
Intelligence or wisdom?
Oh, I have +1 for both. So. 10.
Okay.
To look for a wet bar
So-
or some other sort of executive privilege.
Yeah, kind of looking
Item.
around, walking around. There is a like slightly sectioned off office, like it's open floor plan office because people are back on that kick in the year 3200. But there's one area that has slightly higher cubicle walls, and you figure that's probably some executive suite. And yet, poking around, you find a little button that you hit, and a wet bar comes out of his desk.
How's the selection?
Pretty good.
Yes, please.
Do I need to check if I can recall what Freya's drink of choice was, and if so, if they have it here? Or
Oh, sure. It's drink.
Oh, she could just say it. Drink. Okay. My recall is right. I cut to like party scene. All this like her mouth open. All these like things like jiggers going in her mouth. Like, it's like
They call it a Vegas suicide.
yeah. Don't worry, darling. I don't think it'll vanquish you.
I take out a copy of the prescription I gave here, which just says "Do not take with alcohol," written in all caps, underlined several times.
Woo!
Give me some of that donkey juice.
Yeah, maybe. All right, off to a done here. But I'm gonna eat that. So I've got like pockets in my cape. Yeah, it's a high-end cape, right?
Mm-hmm.
It cost me
Sure.
499 credits or whatever. How much it was? All right.
Orlando.
So yeah, I'm gonna just stash a couple bottles.
Okay.
Oh, we're robbing this place too. Lovely.
What? What are you on about? They're on strike. We're inspectors. They've got to make sure that what they've got here is, inspectable.
All right,
Doctor, come on. Doctor.
dude. I didn't see it. It didn't happen.
What I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Let's
Right.
get this over with.
Right. Oh, let's not have that attitude. This is the time to share and enjoy one another's company.
Okay. So, your thing continues to churn away, Freya.
Yeah, I'm
blooping, and kind of as it's doing, some more data starts streaming up, and they're not just testing spike drives; they are also doing some sort of like super soldier enhancement testing on live human subjects. Like that's buried deeper, but it's starting to kind of the fire stick is burning through the system and is getting into the dark web shit.
Yikes on Astro bikes.
I'm gonna need to call the star lens or the lens star for this one.
Are we aware of this all yet? The three of us.
I will exclaim. You guys, and then it probably goes to a commercial break, and then it comes back out of the commercial break.
And you say "you guys" again,
yeah.
But we're all somehow not in the same position because they it was the next different day of shooting. We're somehow off. My hair's on this side now or something.
Yeah,
right.
I'm actually wearing a different outfit.
Right. Our continuity guy is terrible.
Coffee cups all over the place.
Right. Shit.
Yeah. I take one of those bottles and I will, since that's mostly in tech gobbledygook and it's flashing too fast, I will open source on that to kind of get the folders up of just you guys, this is crazy gross. They're doing people experiments.
Oh man,
as advanced as she gets. On people.
Right. So, this is dangerous information. Meaning, we are in danger by knowing it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that. And
let's just get it all on the drive and get the hell out of here as soon as we can, and never come back if possible.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a student of ancient texts, and I'm going to invoke an archaic term that I think applies. I think we need to GTFO. Right?
Yeah. Hey, hey, Zephyr?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have something I can make a copy of all this on your ship?
Yeah, I have computers and drives and stuff.
Okay. Oh God.
I know a couple people at the Lens Star who would probably be interested in looking at this.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have some of that? I might need it.
Yeah, sure. Pour it on your arm, whatever you gotta do.
Maybe we should be more about keeping our wits about us than getting drunk right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I should have a little bit more.
Look, she's not gonna get drunk on what she just had. Trust me.
I'm on this medication now.
She's. I'm gonna make a reference to an archaic athlete. Keep up, right? She's Michael Phelps in a kiddie pool right now. You know what I mean? Tell me about her.
I don't know that reference.
He's
too tall to be in a kiddie pool. I think is the reference, right?
Very tall man.
I'm a very tall man.
Good arms, head in the clouds of his own generation. Anyway, okay. So, Freya, can you check and see what the other people are doing right now around us? Can you tap into the other camera feeds and just make sure we're not being crept up on silently by assassins or something?
This one's pretty busy, but yeah, let me... I try to do that. Tap into just kind of either where... If their badges are marked to tell me where people are, or...
Yeah, so you
tap into other cameras,
yeah, you find
or what?
The security camera, and you start scrolling through them, and you can see Dark Corridor.
Oh, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. I played this.
Yeah, Dark Corridor, kind of the exterior of the station. You can see the Crimson Xanth, and kind of keep scrolling through. You eventually see the 8 people hanging out in the cafeteria, and it's kind of a wide shot of the cafeteria, and they're all spread out. And the one security guard is just perusing the the vending machines, and one of the administrators is looking at a tablet, and then they tap one of their friends and start showing them something on the tablet, and then they both look up at the camera.
I close the doors or whatever that interface is.
Their doors?
Yeah, no, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's. It's not worth getting into. No, okay. Oh boy, we are. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh.
How close are we to the ship? Look, have we copied?
Have any of you committed any crimes before?
Not intentionally.
Well,
None that I was prosecuted successfully for.
What do you need done?
Yeah, that's not what I asked. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Molly. No, I'm just counting our assets right now because we might have to get out of here.
How close are we? We're just down that walkway from the docking bay, is that right?
Oh, download faster. Yes.
It's been at 99% processing for way longer than it was at any other percent processing.
Come on!
Is it not responding now?
No, it's just it went from like 1 to 98.
Spinning wheel.
In like 5 minutes, and now it's been on 99 for like 10 minutes, and you're like, how? How is it taking that much longer?
Oh, now it's...
Sometimes
Now
if you
it's that
jump off
spinning
the
wheel.
Wi-Fi network and then hop back on.
Yeah, go to airplane mode
Or
and
like-
quick toggle it a couple times.
Or just like go into the G world, whatever it is now, Q's.
Are you having enough processing power to summon this stupid wheel?
It's animated and colorful. Why?
Why?
Why
It is a
should-
waste.
Why should... okay, I would like to gain access to, like, facilities.
Okay.
Like, I want to be able to close doors and turn off walkways.
Okay, give me
I
another...
presume there's a role with that, but, like,
Yeah,
I want...
Give me another intelligence programming check.
It can't be, like, charisma.
Unless you
No,
would
it's
like
not.
to convince the computer.
It's fine.
Technomancy.
I hack better when I'm drunk, I said. It's an 11.
Okay, yeah, no, you have access to... You figured out the security suites.
Excellent. Okay, then, yes, I'm keeping my eyes on everybody. After they did the creepy, like, we see you, has anyone told anyone else to do anything?
Looking back at that camera, yeah, they are all starting to stand up and look at the tablet that the one guy is pointing at, and they bark something to the... None of these cameras have sound, of course. They bark something to the kitchen staff, and then you can see the 2 big ones have walked out of the room and have started...
Can I
going
close
out.
the doors? Do I have that level of control? Or are they still, like, physical doors?
Those didn't have any kind of lockdown mechanism, so
Okay.
you can close them, but yeah, they can just push them back open.
Now, hold on. If there is a breach in any part of this station, you're telling me they're just willing to sacrifice the entire cafeteria?
Yeah, it's not one of their shelter-in-place areas.
Damn it. Okay.
How are they going to eat?
I like that you committed to it, though. You're like, yep, they're monsters. They're space monsters. They're performing experiments on real people. You think the cafeteria staff is their concern? Okay, all right, I need to interfere with their shit, though. Are they coming this way?
Yes. And if you look around this room, there are other exits from this room. You don't know where any of them go because you didn't get that far on the tour, but
Okay.
presumably there are also entrances to this room, so...
You have talked some shit that we're like executive wet bar section.
Mhm.
We're for sure able to shut this section down.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
But then you're trapped in here. Well, yes, but you can lock the doors in here. 100%.
Okay.
Can you reverse direction on the walkway that they're on?
Let me walk you through my danger hoe plan.
Okay.
I am going to seal us in here. I am
I
going
don't like
to
his plan.
stop
Hang
the
on.
walkway when I feel like there are dangerous people on it, roughly in front of that vault.
Okay.
And I am going to open that vault of uncanistered gas.
That is really...
I believe you specified when I asked you to specify.
I did indeed.
Always ask for extra information, people.
Is that
Always ask
that
if the
is-
gas is canistered.
That's a war crime. That is
What you-
definitely a war
No,
crime.
look, you have to be at war to commit a war crime.
Yeah, and there hasn't been a formal declaration of war in
Wally's right.
1,000
Oh well,
years.
as we all know, Drake says, looking at the camera, it can't be a war crime if there's no formal declaration of war.
That's right. America hasn't been at war in 3 millennia.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's really gross. Okay, so
Wake up, sheeple.
so yeah, that's kind of my evil plan. Will that be enough to like knock them unconscious? Am I for sure writing death certificates? Like, what's
It's like a 50-50 thing.
Yeah, when they start choking, they get out of there. They won't die.
okay?
You know, the people who Drake was curing at the beginning of episode 1 were exposed to this gas, and they didn't die. They just need to get medical attention.
Over prolonged periods of time and stuff. Okay. So yeah, I just want to scare them back into maybe their shelter in place, so that we can open up a straight shot for us to get back to our ship. And the
Well, look, if you can keep that chamber full of gas, I can get us through it. Problem.
Okay.
So you keep it a toxic environment for anyone but us without a vac suit. Where are their vac suits?
I'm not a complete monster, so I will take over the intercoms and be like, yeah, you guys have like 30 seconds to get safe. I am not fucking around. Like, for serious though. Oh my god, Baethyny, you looked great. Please get somewhere safe. I'm gonna like gas your whole station.
And yet, someone kind of cuts into this intercom, and it's Baethyny. Freya, I don't know what you found on there, but we can definitely explain. Why don't you just let us in and we can talk about it? And I can tell you how pretty you are, and how I totally didn't think that that last news story was at all fair about you, and it took a picture of you from the bad side, and please just let us in.
Any heavy objects around?
In here? Yeah.
Like a desk or something?
Yeah, desks they're pretty heavy. They're substantial. They're made of metal.
Metal? Oh, good. Well, like how heavy?
Each one probably weighs about 100 pounds.
Oh, great. Yeah. All right. Just good to know.
I will help barricade.
Oh, no, that's not what I was wondering about. I don't think there'll be a problem about keeping the door closed. I mean, if we choose to let them in, giving us a bit of leverage and giving me something to work with, that's all. In case I need to
I'm still gonna
mind the
gas them.
situation.
I'm hoping
You are
to
gonna
chase them
gas-
away. Yeah.
So
You
what?
can get us
Yeah,
through that
what's-
hallway, you said?
No problem.
Okay. Hey, Baethyny, don't waste all that money on that surgery, honey. Like, really, getting a shelter in place. It's been so great catching up. Stop the walkways.
Okay.
Open the vault.
Okay. And yeah, you can klaxons start going off in here about how there's a vault breach.
Yeah.
Is this room
It's been sealed.
atmospherically sealed?
Yes.
Not just,
This
okay.
is where the
Yeah,
suits work.
Yeah, this is where the suits work. This is
We
the
couldn't
safest
be
place on the
safer.
station.
Oh, right. Right. No problem. Okay.
It's called executive privilege. I looked it up.
Right. Are there any solids in there in the booze thing, or just booze?
Say that again. Is there anything?
You know, something to eat.
Oh, something. Yeah. He's got mixed nuts on his desk.
I was gonna say
Somebody's
I love
got a
it.
little bowl of candy.
I'm gonna lay off the candy because I don't want to, mind your teeth.
Yeah.
So, but I will have some nuts.
Okay.
Doc, you hungry? Peckish, eh?
kind of in a bit of a crisis situation now.
You gotta eat. Where are you gonna get without nutrition?
The sun.
Do you see any sun currently? We're in an office.
Fair enough. I'll grab a handful of the candy.
There you go. There you go. Zephyr, huh? Mixed nuts.
Zephyr has just been like under one of the desks, just having a panic attack this whole time.
Yeah, this isn't happening. This isn't happening.
Look,
Yeah,
darling.
computer, you know what's after 99? 100. Get on my level.
It goes down to 98.
God,
Doc, can you help Zephyr? She's having a bit of a...
I am gonna walk over to Zephyr and be like, hey, you with me?
No.
Okay.
No.
Alright. Take deep breaths. In, out. Breathe through your nose. It's gonna be okay.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be okay.
That girl's
You're-
nuts.
She is, but it's still gonna be okay.
That was me laughing in character.
I also imagine that Freya
She's on-
is vaping in character.
yeah, probably.
Exactly. She's onto you, Freya. Here. Don't bogart that, huh?
I've never felt so seen. Let's go. Are they scurrying? Like, what are...
Your little fire stick has done its job. And yeah,
God.
if switching through the
Oh,
cameras...
I'm sorry. Safely eject. Thank you.
This file is currently in use. You cannot eject it currently. No. Looking through the cameras, kind of scrolling through, you can see that they ignored your warning, turned the corner, saw the gas, and ran to shelter in place.
Okay.
Great. Okay. Let me know when you want to get out of here.
Yeah,
Now
I
would
have to
be nice.
open the
Now,
doors
please.
for that.
Mm-hmm.
So just, be ready.
All
And
right.
can I'll close the vault. Whatever's already out is probably dangerous enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll try to establish a venting timer of in 10 minutes. Or how long does it take? Your boys were keeping the ship running.
Yeah.
How long will it take us to get out?
About, it's just really unclamping, right? So
Pretty
about
much.
maybe 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Can you do a
I will-
timed tractive release or something?
Yeah, I will
Here now.
transfer clamping authority to a local station in the docking bay.
Okay.
I will set venting for 10 minutes then. It wasn't that long to run down this hallway, right?
No, not very long.
Is there any rebreathers or local
I got us. Don't worry.
equipment?
So, as an instant action, I manifest a protective foreskin around all of us,
Oh, shit.
maintaining as a vac suit, maintaining pressure and temperature even in hard vacuum conditions.
Protective
we-
foreskin's great. You just got to keep it
That's
clean.
right.
But yeah.
That's right.
Oh my god.
It ignores good foreskin. You're not cutting
Yeah.
this off. Okay, it can ignore temperatures at a range of plus or minus 100 degrees Celsius and automatically pressurize thin atmospheres for breathability or filter particulates, airborne toxins.
I will never
Okay.
doubt you again, Timothy. You're right. You got us. Okay.
Boom.
Then, yeah. I throw the rebreathers
Minus 100 degrees Celsius.
and then let's go. I will open our door
Mm-hmm.
and let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Right.
steal one of the rebreathers if they're just lying on the ground.
There is one.
mean-
There are a couple kind of hanging by the exit, but yeah, if you want to grab
For
one,
the
yeah.
president.
I'm just gonna steal one for later.
Can't hurt to have.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so I
And by the way, my pistol is out right now.
was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
So
let's-
I'm committing effort for the scene to
Mhm.
shield all of my comrades.
Okay.
and it lasts until I reclaim the effort.
Okay. So, what does that look like?
It's like, thin, sort of like translucent, very like hard to like. It's a slight tonal blur, like a slight Vaseline lens. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like we have this sort of thing. We can see through it fine, but if someone looking at us would just barely able to detect it, and
a
it's
little heat
just
distortion kind of.
a little bit, yeah, and it sort of is all
Wait,
around.
it's invisible?
It's transparent. Yeah, it's.
We're not invisible. It is.
No. Yeah, no. It's barely perceptible to the eye, and I'm just doing it with my brain.
Okay. So you guys hustle down the corridor, make the right towards the ship, and crackling over the intercom is Baethyny again, saying, Freya, we can definitely talk about this, and whatever you saw, we can totally explain. You just don't want to leave right now, because we have a lot to talk about, so we have so much to catch up on. Where are you going?
Hey, can I shoot out of this thing?
Like the...
Oh, yeah.
I shoot the intercom.
Okay, well, there's like a bunch of them, is the thing.
He does that.
Bam. You go crazy on the
The next
intercom.
one.
I hate intercoms.
I'm just annoyed.
Yeah, I give her the call me because I couldn't hear them. I presume she can't hear me. Also, you're going down, and not in a good way, and run.
Okay, you guys run towards the ship, and the little bay doors open, and you can see Zephyr's boys are there to greet you. One of them has a little sailor's hat on.
Permission to come on board, Craig. We don't have time.
And then before you leave, Freya, you hit the button to unclamp the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, it kind of lurches forward. It lurches slightly as everyone hops on, and the as you get through the tube starts to like kind of crack off because you're not really doing this right. It's not damaging the ship; it's damaging the station. But Zephyr and her boys pull the ship out, and can I get a piloting check, Zephyr?
Okay.
Also, I absolutely left a code that whenever they try to access what we accessed, a skull and crossbones shows up.
You got Freya, bitch.
You got Freya. You got Freya. It says it in the old AOL voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Or it's like an image, a little sort of like 4-bit sort of like animated thing of you looking over your shoulder from behind and you're mooning them. You got Darkmoon.
Didn't say the magic word.
I think that's a 7.
Okay. 7 is enough to pull the ship, and you can kind of hear a sickening wrench as you do, and you're like, pretty sure that's fine, and you pull out, and yeah, you can see, looking back at the space station, you can see that lights are flashing everywhere, like they are under every kind of alarm right now, and as you're pulling away, the station contacts you again, and is just like,
Hey, come back.
We gotta Rickroll him. Play Rick Astley.
It's just Merchants Consortium Administration. You have not complied with all regulations for your inspection, and you need to come back and fill out some paperwork before you can leave.
I outrank him. It's okay to ignore that.
Oh, okay. And then Zephyr will mute them and then unfriend them.
Okay. We've been blocked.
Unfriend.
Yeah. And then Panama
hopefully
by
they
Van Halen starts playing.
Hopefully they don't come at us with an alt account.
Panama. Axiom just befriended you. I don't think so.
Axiom CA, I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you guys pull away from from the Vivero mine project, and what do you want to do?
I'm gonna release effort because we're on our own atmosphere now. So before we were temperature controlled, what's it like on the ship?
On your ship?
Yeah.
My ship?
Yeah, I would be up
Just curious.
to Zephyr.
I guess. I don't know. Zephyr's kind of small, so I guess she'd be cold all the time. So I guess it's a little warmer than usual.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna take off my cape. Can I? Is there a place I should put this?
Oh, I think I have a coat rack somewhere. You can always put it on the table.
Oh.
Is the table the robot's head?
Yes.
So I walk over and I see this robot head.
Well, there's a little tablecloth on top.
There is a
of it,
cloth
like
over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're just putting more cloth on cloth.
Okay. Just set it down.
You do notice it's a very bumpy table.
It's interesting. So it's not flat on top.
No.
I lift up this. Oh. What is? Hey.
Oh my god! I wish I could notice this right now, but I'm
And
currently
I
making my own copy
I remember my roommate.
of all this information.
Tom Kidd was like, he was so into Bibbidi Boop. I'm like, wait a minute. He had a image on his door. This looks like, they must have sold some knockoffs, right?
It's not polite to ask about people's personal lives.
Huh? What are you on
Nothing.
about?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. I'm never on about anything. I'm always off. Speaking of which, I'm going to go take a nap.
Uh-oh. Did I upset the doctor?
No, you did not upset the doctor.
All right.
He's just like that.
Oh.
I will make a point in saying that Zephyr's not there. She's in the cab. She's piloting the ship as fast as she can away from the miners and piloting back towards the station.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to go put on a seatbelt or whatever the equivalent is.
Yeah. Crash kit kind of thing. You lock the... Yeah, it's kind of like
You could probably pull them over one of the bunks.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like an X seatbelt kind of thing where you click in two portions of it, but it is very secure. As you,
I don't know, Zephyr. Sorry, yeah, Drake just slept. That was just an excuse to get out of an awkward conversation that he initiated.
Oh. All right. As long as I don't feel like he's, I hurt his feelings or anything.
Oh, you didn't hurt his feelings.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, I'm a Pisces, so.
He's trying and failing to defend Zephyr's identity.
Zephyr was very confused as to why he would do that, but okay. He's not there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right. So, and Freya, you're right. What are you doing?
I'm setting this up to make 2 copies of this information.
One
One copy for me, and one copy that if I don't log in once every 2 days, gets sent to the fucking paparazzo who made my life hell. If nothing else, I trust that bitch to not keep quiet.
Oh, I see. Right. Very clever.
It's a bit of a transmission length, so I don't know that that's going to be an immediate thing. That's going to be like a Rorschach's journal kind of like, if this all goes badly in the next 3 episodes.
Right. I mean,
it's a real Rorschach's journal
An
situation.
episode in there.
yeah.
Right. You guys love you. I mean, with these classical references, you present as one thing, and it turns out in conversation, as is, I suppose, so often the case, there's a lot more to you than meets the eye, Freya.
Thank you. I
Gonna
grew up
say.
rich.
Oh. Well, I most certainly did not. But
Yeah.
you meet these rich kids who are like, I mean, pardon the infamous saying so, like, the way you've been portrayed in the media. People who just sort of
Oh, yeah.
squander the resources that other people don't have at their beck and call, or the access and all of that. And you, or at least, based upon what we're talking about now, seem to belie that stereotype to the degree that you have utilized the things. I mean, you just cited Alan Moore.
Yeah, well,
in
yeah,
this day and age.
Mom was real insistent, and it's like a single mom, and I spent a lot of money on you. You're literally my future, and stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, like I guess I did absorb some of it, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, you're sharp. You're very savvy. You get things. You pick up on social things, which are atmospheric and innate. Not.
Oh my god, I
studied
got us off that space station. But so did you. Oh my god, thank God for whatever your foreskin was. That was so clutch.
My foreskin's available anytime we need it.
That was the clutchest foreskin since Abraham. There's another classic reference for you.
Oh, right. The guy with, like, the Amish beard, right? Abraham.
Yes.
I think it's hilarious.
Definitely.
Marty.
Yeah, that's him.
I love it. And he had something like, who was it? That great actor who played Poe Dameron. Right? Isaac, Abraham, and something.
Yes. I think it's the other way around. Poe Dameron played Oscar Isaac.
Yes! That's it.
Yep.
I'm going to bring
the biopic about Oscar Isaac's life, played by Poe Dameron.
The future's weird, everybody.
I'm going to bring Zephyr a glass of water or something, just because she was having a literal panic attack earlier.
Oh, that's right. She was.
Be like, hey, you all right?
What? Oh, hello.
You're having a panic attack earlier. Had me a little concerned. I'm okay to just not talk about that if you want, but I want to know that you have the option. And I brought you this water.
I'm a little busy right now, trying to make sure we're not gonna get captured or die.
Oh, I thought we were already out of the heat. In that case,
I mean, you're still flying, and you still have 6 hours to get to Ruby Lighthouse, so it is a little unsure that you will not run into certain Imperial entanglements.
Yes.
Still gonna bring her the water.
Okay. Just make sure it has I have sippy cup lids that you can put over it so it doesn't fall into any electrical
don't
stuff.
worry. No, it's in it's in one of those reusable bottles with the screw with the little
And a little straw top.
I want to call it a nipple for some reason. The little rubber thing at the top.
Mm-hmm.
The spout, whatever. It's in a Camelback. That's what it's called.
The no spill lid.
Yeah.
Perfect for the pilot on the go. Okay. So,
Let me know if you need someone to man the guns. See ya.
You guys are.
I have guns.
I hope
You
we
have guns?
Hope we don't need guns.
Do you have guns?
I have one gun.
So yeah, you guys.
Let me know if you need someone to man the guns. Singular. Sorry.
You guys are cruising along, and as you are, Zephyr, you can see on your little radar that there is a ship approaching you guys from the lighthouse. You're still a couple hours away, but you can tell it's heading from that direction.
Do I recognize any make or serial number, or is it
No, it's
Just a blip.
It's all just a blip, yeah, and you should be able to get some kind of, class description or identification number or anything, and it's all just coming up blank.
Zephyr will call back to everybody else to maybe come up to the pilot station and see what's going on.
Okay, real quick. We're between networks, right? Like we have since like offlined, I presume.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So local
reception out here is terrible.
only.
You thinking about transmitting?
Yeah. Yeah, defo come up and just kind of like put my hand on like Zephyr's shoulder and mouth thank you in case like this is like our last. You know what? Don't worry about it. Episode 2, part 2. It's been a good run. We should have known. We were on Fox. They're real cancel crazy.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. They've never canceled a beloved science fiction show after one season.
Bring back Wonder Falls, you cowards. Sorry, what?
So as you guys are, as it's approaching and you all kind of gather, your little viewport screen text starts to go over it, and it just says, "Good job." And says, perhaps we can talk not at the lighthouse.
Is it signed DC or any of the other names we might recognize?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we want to go with the mysterious people?
I mean, I kind of just want to go home, to be honest. Daniel, like out of character, definitely wants to go with the mysterious people. Drake might need to be convinced.
Yeah, this is like a combination of in character and out of character. I'm calling it a Marty, but like, I don't know. Like, they put us on to the evil shit they're doing, so like, maybe that's cool. Or did they just want notes on the evil shit they're doing? So
we can do the evil shit even better.
Yeah,
Look,
it's kind of ambiguous, but
this
I
is
don't
very...
think the plot goes much further unless we kind of like bite. So
Well,
that's where I land.
necessarily, because if you just blap out of there and you have the data and you can do whatever you want with it.
I know, and I have thought of that, but I need to make sure my copy is copied.
This has happened about an hour or two in, so you're pretty sure you have a solid copy.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
All
just
right.
thinking they're gonna send us to a mysterious location just to kill us all.
Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking.
Well,
I
that's,
mean, do such a thing.
Yeah, someone who wants what we have. I mean, we've just taken all the risk.
well, I will assure Zephyr that I have thought of that. And I will tap my left nostril, which I remember means that I want cocaine. So I tap my right nostril, which means I've got it.
I've got a little in this corner here.
Bless you, Wally. Where have you fucking been?
It's all right.
Easy.
Might be a
Pete.
gummer for you. Here
It's
you go.
hour like 9. I'm not mad
Look,
at
you had to
I'm
be
mad at myself.
for not asking. Right, I understand.
No, it's fine.
It's all right.
It's okay.
Look,
Nobody tell her what kind of leaves these are.
I mean, right. Being harvested in the middle of the night.
I'm going
Processed,
to
it's
smoke
terrible.
our fucking doctor if I don't do it.
I don't care.
Look,
if
I
it's
mean,
salvia,
it could be
it's
a
fine.
renewable. Yeah, right. Ooh, salvia.
Yeah,
Renewable
CDC,
resource.
I guess.
All right.
All right. Well, how do you want to cut to black on our pilot here, Andy? Can we help you maneuver to it better, or
My last question is: do you intend to meet with them or not? And I can narrate from there.
or do we try to do a runner? Okay, so all 4 of us are definitely in the cockpit.
Mhm.
Hands on Zephyr, looking between each other. Choose our own adventure, yay or nay. I'm calling it a Marty. I think I'm more interested in where the story goes if we meet with them. That's my show of hands.
I also want to meet with them, but I am bringing my gun.
And I have created that backup plan that, like, I'm going to be able to pull the classic, if anything happens to me, y'all fuckers better believe it. So keep that in mind. Timothy and Liz? Or Zephyr, and you're not Wally, you're Lucifer. But I know you as Wally still.
Wally, yeah. Liz?
I mean, Zephyr would very much probably run because she thinks she can outrun them.
I like it. Classic chase scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think connecting with these people is fine, but I think that we need to control the venue and not them. So I think if we need to outrun them, great. We can send them a message and be like, look, we got to run an errand back at home first. Doc needs to check back, make his rounds, whatever. Okay, we'll definitely want to connect with you, but we'll reach out when we're ready. What do you think?
I like that from Lucifer.
Can we not?
Because right, like
leave my name in
he's the
there?
most experienced with shadowy organizations of us. I think he's landing on the safest ground. Zephyr straight up panicking, but I like that too. I will move my chit to doing a runner if there's not a 12 Angry Men push to. Because yeah, that's just pushing it off at least. But like,
I'm just worried that if we run, they will interpret us as being hostile to them and try and destroy us.
Well, they destroy us, they destroy what we just got. And I mean, if that's at all a
good
motivating
point.
fact.
And also, we're with Bippity fucking Boop, the best in the biz, son. I like our chances. We're running. That's not a declaration. Anyone still wants to vote otherwise, but I think let's run.
No, I think that's a fine idea.
Do you want to say anything back to them before you just book it?
I sent them a picture of me mooning them, and it says you've been Darkmooned.
Yes!
I don't have to hit send on that yet. Hold on.
It's ready. It's ready to go in case you need a quick response, right?
No, Liz Zephyr, you were about to say.
It's tied to a function key.
Zephyr will type back, we're kind of busy right now. We'll be in contact with you.
Okay.
And then hit send, and then goes the picture.
And then you go to hyperdrive?
Yeah, it's out of here.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
So, we will handle this at the beginning of next episode, but yeah, no, just hit send, click, 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 bam, and all the light around you elongates, and you guys enter the flow.
I assume we're not going back to the Ruby Lighthouse, but hopefully to a different planet or maybe even a different system.
Or some shit. I didn't expect that last turn. Yeah. I thought we were going back to the Ruby Lighthouse.
Nope.
Sweet.
Hit the big red button.
Nice.
I don't want to go back to the Ruby Lighthouse now. That's where they expect we're going to be.
Okay.
Yeah, Zephyr's panicking. She's going as far away as possible.
I like that from Zephyr.
I'm
Awesome.
down.
Same.
We will land on the one asteroid with Spock. So we're fine.
He's going to
I
Pon
love
Far
that
right
guy.
now, so...
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Okay. Outros and plugs. Daniel. There we go. I got to point the right way.
Oh. I forgot that I was first in this order, too. Hi, I'm Daniel. You can catch me on Sundays on Horrible Barovia Time, every other Wednesday on Laughing Dragon Inn, and the first month of every Monday here on Stars Without Number. And also, we just premiered our first, our prologue episode of Asmodeus and Associates. You can find that on my Twitter channel at LightningFast11, which is a link to my YouTube channel, Lightning Fast Studios. It's not a great name, but I picked it when I was like 13, and it's too late to rebrand now, even though I don't really have a brand to begin with.
I think it's a great name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm stuck with Godo Frodes. Liz.
I am Liz. I'll be here on Wednesday, so you can see me then. You can also follow me on Twitter if you like. It's okay if you don't.
No, it's not. You have to follow Liz on Twitter. It's
I
imperative.
don't write anything, so it's okay.
Fair enough.
Timothy.
Hi, I'm Timothy at Timothy Magic on the old twits. Timothy McCown Reynolds on Instagram, where I make drawings and digital drawings and post various divinatory things. Great fun. I'm sorry we're only doing this once a month, so it's a lot of fun. I am part of the other alternate weekly team with Laughing Dragon Inn, along with Marty. And we are also going into space, but a different kind of space, the Phlogiston. So promote that.
Phlogiston.
Phlogiston.
Is that what we're jumping to?
Maybe. Overlaps. Yeah, so I'm promoting Laughing Dragon Inn. Hooray.
And Marty.
Yay.
Hashtag no filter. I added a filter. Yeah, hey, bitches. It's good to see you. I am absolutely plugging this channel. Also, like 10 out of 10 Vulcans are affected by PFAR every 7 years. And all they want to do is fucking cry, and it's really sad. So I am raising money, just like my Instagram a lot, I think, is how I'm doing it. And then, I don't know, money happens. Anyway, later, bitches.
Sure.
Sure.
I'm Andy Hatton at Andy Hatton on Twitter. As Daniel and Liz mentioned, Task Force Unlikely is this week, and they're going into the Underdark. So I'm sure that's perfectly great.
Safe place, the Underdark. Notoriously safe.
Yeah. And next week, in Spelljammer, they are going into a much sillier version of space that has hippo men and giant space hamsters.
Are you telling me this one doesn't have hippo men or giant space hamsters?
Answer the fucking
A
question.
severe lack of hippo men and giant space hamsters. Maybe a miniature giant space hamster. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. Have a great night, everybody.
Yay.
Bye.
Oh my god.